So, by the way, did I tell you guys?
What?
Well, ladies,
Yes.
I got married.
Oh. Who you didn't get married to
But
now?
did you peep that my wedding ring is not on my left hand?
Oh.
It's on my right.
Yes, girl.
Do tell.
Do tell. Spill tea.
So,
See, girl.
let's keep it funky here, since we're going to be real.
Yes.
First things first, I'm not going to sit back and hold back. I did grow up from time to time without my father being in my life. And that kind of shaped my dating scene on how I dated and how I moved for certain things. And growing up, I've always searched for love and affection. My mama's priority in my life, she's always there. My mom is like them tough, breast Indians. She's not as affectionate as you would like. This wedding ring that I put in my right hand is that I took my vows to Christ. So Christ plays the aspect of my husband, the role of my husband or boyfriend or whatever you want to call him right now. So I'm letting him take my heart, and I'm like, God, I'm gonna focus on my relationship with you instead of me going and focus on my relationship with men, because I've done the dating scene, I had boyfriends and all this other stuff, and I constantly got my feelings hurt because I was searching and asking little boys to provide something from their only man, because the only God can give me the love that I was looking for. That thing that it wasn't mature enough to give me the love that I was looking for. And at this age, what I had to do was just focus on my relationship with God, because now He's doing it all for me. And I'm telling you, I did it. We got married January 5th of this year.
You weren't invited to the wedding.
Right. It happened at 1:53 a.m. As I put my rings and I was just taking my vows to Him. And I vowed to Him to honor, respect my body, soul, and my mind. Soul is your mind and your heart. So that's one thing. Your spirit, when we leave, that's what we take with us. And our holy temple is our body. So I told him I will honor and respect my body with Him. I guard my heart, confidence to let no man enter. I even said that I will wait. I'm waiting for the person you have for me. And I vow that when I do meet him, we are courting, that I promise not to kiss him or have any physical contact with him until our wedding day. And I mean what I say. I'm completely surrendering my all to God.
That's the real. I do admire that. I think it takes a lot of courage, because what we're in right now, the generation that we are surrounded by, oh my God, it's like sex is everywhere.
So mainstream.
Relationships doesn't even mean the same thing that how it used to probably hold meaning. It doesn't hold no meaning right now. People just fool around with the word, especially love. Let me not get to marriage either, because that out the door.
That's a whole different story.
So for you to actually take that commitment with God, trusting with that whole thing, I give you so much props for that, because that at your age is like.
By the way, I'm 20.
It doesn't even sound realistic.
20 years old.
It really doesn't. There are some people out there. Let's just let this be known. I'm 21 years old, and I am in fact a virgin.
Yeah, say that louder.
I'm a virgin.
One more time, girl.
I'm a virgin.
Don't say that loud. Don't be in a restaurant. Business know what we're talking about over here.
Preach.
And that's something I definitely want. It actually reminded me of it when you said you wanted to be with someone and you wouldn't, kiss them, you wouldn't have intercourse with them until, you were married.
Can we pause for a second? How does it feel to be 21 and virgin in 2016? First of all, I commend you. Oh my God, that's
my fourth sister here, Damo. She blush a lot.
Yeah, she blushes a lot. That's Damo.
Yeah. So we were talking to Bianca about her decision.
Well, a lot of people think it's a really crazy decision to hold your virginity for 21 years, and a lot of people think that there's different reasons why I did it. A lot of people think it's because of my parents. That was the primary reason, because I did grow up under a really strict household, to where I wasn't even allowed to have a boyfriend until I was 18. I dated anyway, but that's besides the point.
Don't let your mom.
But no, she knows.
Okay, she's gonna find out right now.
But my thing is, after a while, it just became my decision, because I felt like in this day and age, a lot of people don't really value what it is to, have intercourse with another person. They don't value what it is to really be in love with another person and just casually thrown around from person to person, relationship to relationship. And then after a while, people end up getting into something that they're not ready for, and they end up being in situations that they don't deserve to be in. And then after a while, when you start to realize people's true colors, and after the intercourse happens, you end up being called, bitch, slut, a hoe from this person and that person to the third. And that's definitely something that I'm not ready for that at all, actually. I don't want to be with someone if I don't feel like they're committed enough to where even if we don't work out afterwards, my name won't be bashed in the end from their friends to their, social network, mates. I feel like it's something so serious when you commit yourself to somebody else, because it's something that it's taken for granted so much. They think that just because you're a kind individual person that they'll take that as a weakness, and that you can just run over someone
So I have a
afterwards.
question to ask you. Has it been difficult for you to form relationships based on because of what you want?
Everything when it comes to the idea when I have interest in someone and they find out that I want to wait until I'm married to have intercourse, that a lot of the times I get to see people's true colors and why they're there in the first place.
True intentions.
Because there's a lot of people out there that they're just there in it for the sex. And then when they find out I'm not with it, I'm waiting until there's something right here. They're just like, okay.
I ain't with it. I'm not getting no.
And then, after a while, like they're like, okay, I'll stay. I'll play the part a little bit, be the person that she wants. But then when they realize I'm not cracking, I'm really not about to change who I am just so you can get that satisfaction, they end up leaving.
See, that's why it's important. It goes back to being engaged and taking your promise ring or your engagement with Christ more seriously for that exact reason. And keep in mind, honestly, tell you the truth, I have dated and I'm not a virgin. And I don't really regret it because it was a life lesson learned in the process. But at the same point in time, it's like it wasn't worth it. The time whoever I dated at the time, whoever I was with, it wasn't worth it. My mama told me I should have waited.
And somebody
but I didn't.
That's not a virgin, and I'm also continuing to have sex right now. I wish I didn't have sex. I wish I didn't lose it at that time. I really could tell you guys, I wish I waited for the person I'm with right now. I'm honest. I really wish. And there's times I repeat to myself, like, I regret losing it to the person I lost it with, because sorry if you're watching, but it's not you, it's me. I just wasn't ready. So I hearing your story and hearing how you wait, I really commend you, because it takes a strong soul. I know that you'll be happy in the end.
Yeah, hopefully.
That man,
I really wish. My sister told me something, Georgia. She told me something. She said, hold on and wait for your husband, because if you give it all the way, you will not have nothing to give to him. And I agree with it. I wish I listened to her. I really wish, and I can tell you right now, you can have everything to give to your husband.
So now you have three perspectives. You have someone who's been waiting and have been waiting. You have someone who had that interaction with another human being, decided that's not what I wanted anymore, and I'm taking a different route. You have someone who did that, who actually found someone that she really wants to invest her time into. So you got three different stories going on over here, talking to you about waiting, marriage, sex, and keeping Christ in the midst of your situation.
For those of you who feel like you may have regretted your first time or you regretted anything, a lot of the times there's a difference between knowing something and understanding something. You don't know something until you really go through it.
Yeah.
So maybe you had to go through that experience to understand why it shouldn't happen, because some people, they can just take
that's me
listening to something.
Thank you for telling me that.
Sometimes you gotta go through to understand why you shouldn't have done it in the first place. And it's a life lesson. That's what it's there for. You were meant to go through that course.
Life lesson.
So don't feel bad.
She had to go through to understand. My mama warned me I was just being hard-headed. Okay? Hard-headed with a sword behind. What do I do? All right. Okay. You want to add to about that?
Well, I lost my virginity at a young age, but I don't regret it because I waited for like a year, and then I was with him for 5 years. So, and now we're still friends. So I guess.
So you don't. It's good.
I don't regret it.
Don't.
Like, see, another perspective too.
I've read other people, but
yo, let's not even get into that topic.
Right.
Let's look at another video, because I totally feel you. Like,
Shanice,
okay, I'm stopped. Civilized.
All of that. All right, let's go back to who's going to talk about courtship.
Oh God,
Take the wheel.
it is important to know who you are going into bed with before you decide to get in bed with them. It's so important. You really don't know. You don't know the baggage they're carrying, what they're bringing into that bed to add on to your baggage. You don't know. It is so, it's like growing up, I knew that. That's why I was so freaking, like, I was in love with one boy at a time for like probably 4 years. I didn't want to try nobody else. I didn't want to, because I just didn't have the care to even find out. I knew at a young age that not everybody is for me. And why it takes importance to form a friendship, get to know that person before you decide to give your all or open up to them.
And that means very kind of for you two people come together as one flesh, to cleave as one flesh to form a ministry and purpose in God's kingdom. That's what it's for. That's what courtship is. See the difference dating? Oh, we're gonna date, go on a few days, see where we go. You don't have but 2 days with the person you think you're in love with though. The whole part of what I don't like about dating either is, especially with us girls, we fantasize about who we think that person is because he says all the right things in the beginning. When you're dating someone, they're showing you their best side of themselves. You haven't got to the nitty gritty of who that person is. And what courtship does that? Courtship puts you in a setting without the romantic environment and without the extratism of the physical touch. So now when you're courting, you get to see that person who they are, get to their core and their center, and seeing a guy really gorgeous to that person. Dating, you don't really get the same old. You over here getting caught up in he's so fun. He looking like
Could we please talk about how I used to be dating somebody that I technically wasn't there? Growing up, I was a fantasizer. I fantasized. Literally, the boy could be treating me like crap. The boy could be talking to somebody else, and I could, my intuition telling me, yes, he is. But my mind, he's talking to me. My mind, he come bring me flowers. This boy never brought me flowers a day in my life. But I'm fantasizing that he's doing these things. That's why courting is so important, because it's like when you're, let's talk about being insecure too. Being insecure and talking to somebody else. Why courting is so important for that. You are easy, like you're basically easy to get into something that you don't know what you're getting into.
Yep.
For example, you meet somebody, they talk to you, kiss you up, getting a little close, and telling you how beautiful you are. You're insecure ass is taking all that in, like, oh my God, he's telling me, oh, girl, he told me I'm a cute girl. Girl, what does that mean? He told me I'm cute. What does that mean? No.
So is Megan Gooden. She cute.
Let's
too.
cut it.
She waited.
She foreign.
Yeah, she honest.
Yeah, right? She got it going on.
Let's cut this whole dating is the same thing as courting. No. Take your time. There's no need to rush, and your body is worth the wait.
And another thing, when it comes to courting, self-value before you even put yourself within that stance is one of the most important things that you could really consider. Yes. That whole insecure thing, she just basically said to me in high school, like, I had an idea of who I was as a person, but because I was so insecure about who I was as a person, and when it came to another guy basically telling me everything I thought was so beautiful, I'm just like, fuck myself, he's with me. He likes me. He turned me on. He was a horrible person, but he's telling me everything that I wanted to hear.
Yep.
And I didn't value myself enough to realize, I don't deserve to be there.
Exactly.
I deserve so much better. Self-value, self-acceptance, and having a self-esteem that's worthy enough to be in a relationship is so important when it comes to, courtship.
By the way, to the young ladies that keep attracting the same kind of guy, like I keep attracting these F boys. I can say that on camera, or you keep attracting these thoughts, or these wannabe players. I was gonna say you are attracted. You are who you attract. So you're like, oh, I want this, I want all of that, and this, that, and the third. But you keep attracting that kind of dude. Something about you that's in your spirit, that's inside of you, that's attracting these kind of people. Like attract likes. People say opposites attract too, but even if they're opposites, they have a coexistence for something. Like the salt pepper, like a salt and pepper shaker. They're different taste buds, completely different taste, but they're always together. Same thing with like two opposites attract each other. Two separate things. So those of you who keep attracting the same kind of guy, focus on yourself. I cannot explain to you how important that is.
Guys for watching.
Thank you so much.
And look out for future discussion panels. And oh my God, we have so much to share. For more information on more of our posts and what we write, where our head is at, go to realitycheckthis.com.
Yep. Check us out.
Yo, you are some poppin' females, yo.
Through thick and thin.
Hell and High Water.
Sisters to the end.
SUN present
Reality Check This.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Sisters Unite Nations on YouTube.com. See you in the next video.